this movie is being shut down for freedom of speech. And I'm like, wait a second, who the fuck made the movie? And then they're like, it's Mel Gibson. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know?
Well, what was like Mel's like actually anti-Semitic thing he said? Was
He
it
just like said that he hates Jews. Yeah, he just got like, super drunk and said that he hates Jews. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he made like a public like thing about like all of the like Jews like did like 9/11 or something.
No, he was like literally just like, dude, like I fucking hate the Jews or whatever. Like, he was like drunk as fuck.
That's like an unironic take that like one of my teachers told me like in middle school.
Well, yeah, but also you went to like a private Muslim school.
Yeah.
This is true. Yeah, Muslims.
That was like supported
like,
by your dad.
Huh?
That was supported by your dad. So, you know, therefore, like, you know,
Yeah, but my dad did not know about this take. It was just some teacher. But yeah, it was wild as hell. Cause it was like, yeah, the Muslims couldn't have done it. Cause
if you just look at the, if you just like look into it, Leah, okay, look into it. I'm gonna get back to me and look into it. All right.
Wait, I think that he called Winona Ryder the K-slur.
Oh.
Is she
wow.
Jewish?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. So Mel Gibson was born. His father was a World War II veteran. Was a Catholic fundamentalist who believed that the Second Vatican Council, which modernized the church, was a Masonic plot backed by the Jews. Decades later, in the lead up to the release of The Passion of the Christ, Hutton Gibson, his father, interviewed by radio host Steve Fauerstein, and claims that most of the Holocaust was fiction, that Holocaust museums are a gimmick to collect money, and that there were no more Jews in Europe after World War II than before. Like that there were more Jews in Europe after World War II than before.
Oh.
So around 1996, Winona Ryder, and her friend artist Kevin Akon, who's gay, are at a crowded party with Gibson, who's smoking a cigar. Ryder comes at Gibson and asks Akon, "Oh wait, am I going to get AIDS?" At some point, Jews come up in conversation, and Gibson allegedly asked Ryder, "You're not an oven dodger, are you?" Before the release of The Passion of the Christ, former New York Assemblyman Don Hicken leads around 50 Jews to the Fox News offices in Manhattan to dissuade 20th Century Fox from distributing the film, claiming its content suggests that Jews are as views of people bear collective guilt for the death of Christ. It will result in anti-Semitism and bigotry. It takes us back to the Dark Ages. February 2004, after reviewing an advanced script for The Passion of the Christ, the ADL and the U.S. Conference of Catholic bishops issue a statement calling the screenplay one of the most troublesome texts. Like, even the fucking Conference of Catholic Bishops says it's one of the most troublesome texts relative to anti-Semitic potential that any of us have seen in 25 years. The plot they write depicts Jesus as being relentlessly pursued by an evil cabal of Jews who pressure Pontius Pilate to sentence him to death. The readers also know that
what happens in the movie.
No, yeah. Also, that the idea of a Jewish campaign was responsible for Christ's crucifixion was rejected by the Catholic Church through Vatican II. The Passion of the Christ was released. Many critiques note that the portrayal of Jews as grotesque, hook-nosed Pharisees is deeply rooted in anti-Semitic stereotypes. Caiaphas, the Jewish priest shown leading the charge against Jesus, remorselessly utters the controversial line, "His blood is on us and on our children." Due to lobbying by Jewish groups, the subtitle for the line is removed, but the audio for the line delivered in Hebrew remains in the film. Gibson tells New Yorker he included a line which imitates that the Jewish people, because he wanted it in. His brother said he was wimping out if he didn't include it, but man, if I included that in there, they'd be coming after me at my house. They'd come to kill me. When challenged about how the film would be received by Jews, Gibson said in multiple times that his film was simply telling the truth.
Yeah.
And then it was announced in 2005 that seeking to repair his reputation with the Jewish community, for this guy's, that he's developing a Holocaust miniseries.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I assume that didn't get off the ground.
No, it didn't. And then, and then July in 2006 was like the famous thing. So in LA County Sheriff Deputy James Mee pulls Gibson over on the Pacific Coast Highway after informing Gibson, who is drunk, that he will be detained. The actor says, literally apropos of nothing, "Fucking Jews. The Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world." Before asking me, "Are you a Jew?" Which the guy was.
Oh.
Wow. Awful.
And then Gibson said, I'm deeply ashamed of everything I said and apologize to anyone I may have offended.
So true, guys.
This is like the classic like YouTuber apology, but not even. Like
Yeah.
there's not even the effort into being like
Yeah.
Okay, and then in 2011, he wanted to repair his image with Jews again, so he was gonna make a Judah Maccabee miniseries. And then you're ready to hear it was pulled in 2012 because like the Jewish screenwriter wouldn't work with him because he constantly called Jews hebes and oven dodgers.
Oh my god. What
so
what
true.
Dude, oven dodger is like the worst slur ever. That's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, it gets
He
to
called
be,
the
I guess.
Gibson called the Holocaust mostly a lot of horseshit.
What?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my god. No, and at one point, so you see the Jewish screenwriter remembers Gibson claiming that the Torah mentions the sacrifice of Christian babies, which I would like to mention, they didn't exist! Christians didn't exist in the Torah!
It doesn't at all. Yeah, because I didn't exist.
No, yeah, and then when Gibson, and then they say like the Jew is like, you mean like the protocol of the elders of Zion, which is like, like largely like, like a conspiracy that is like a reaction to the Talmud, not even the Talmud itself. Then Gibson said, no, it's in the Torah, it's in there.
Well, you see, if Mel Gibson says it, he must be right.
Obviously.
No, okay, and then in 2016, 10 years after his like anti-Semitic tirade, he said, I don't understand why after 10 years it's any kind of issues. He says that he feels annoyed when people mention his 2006 anti-Semitic tirade and said that it was unfair that he had a reputation of being prejudiced.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened when you're prejudiced.
And then in 2019, it was announced that Mel Gibson will star in a film called Rothschild.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I assumed.
And this is where we're at so far.
Probably.
So here's the. So yeah. So in conclusion, Mel Gibson's a little bit of an anti-Semite.
Just
A little
small
bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, bro.
All
Dude,
right.
like,
We just did a good YouTube bit there. See?
yeah, Benji describes the Mel Gibson timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you are. If anybody's had a normal one, it is Mel. Okay, here, wait. I could have read his full name. Okay, let's see this. Like the most normal one belongs to
Melvin.
Mel Comsil Gerard Gibson.
What an amazing middle name.
Coltonsil Gerard.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder's pretty cool.